Neural interfaces, shall we? That's when computers or the internet are literally wired directly into your brain. Every time I mention this as a possible mark of the beast, people think that I've just went off the deep end or that I've been watching too many science fiction movies. So let's talk about neural interfaces and learn some facts.
Nearly a month, 27-year-old Pierpaolo Petruzzello was the bionic man science fiction writers have long envisioned, using only his mind to control a biomechanical hand connected to his nervous system. Their next challenge? Connecting a patient's nervous system and prosthetic limb for years, not just a month.
This monkey is feeding itself, but instead of using its own hands, it's using a robotic arm. Electrodes were implanted in the brains of 2 monkeys, and after a few weeks training, they were able to use their brainwaves to control a fake arm and grab a marshmallow. One of the monkeys was successful 61% of the time, and often reached for another treat while it was still chewing on the last one. It's the first time that brain activity has been used to make a prosthetic limb do something practical. Although the same approach could be used for humans, it could still take years before people are able to control prosthetics in this way. A lot of bulky equipment is required, and scientists are still working on getting tactile information to be sent back to the brain.
Use the invasive interfaces in military applications. For example, they would be able to remotely guide or control a human being. Oh, jeez.
North Carolina showed us a step-by-step on how to turn a roach into a biobot, including instructions on how to do it yourself at home if you're so inclined. Now, that same team has made an interface that can send those robo-roaches in any predetermined direction by linking it with an Xbox Kinect. By doing so, you can not only track the movements of the roach, but send it on a revised path if necessary.
I mean, we may actually enter into a time when they're going to try to start forcibly implanting these things into people, into prisoners. But even if we don't get that far, that Orwellian, that creepy, really beyond Orwellian, these sorts of systems will no doubt be seen as the coolest thing.